Okay, I think I got the music to a good volume where I want it to be. So let's start the game here. And switch our screen over. Okay. Back at it again at the Krispy Kreme. Okay. Hello to everybody who happens to be watching this after the fact, however many or however few of you there are. While work was a little bit slow today, I managed to take some time while I was on hold waiting for a tech support to help me with an issue I was having. I sort of dug into this double fight a little more and figured out a plan of attack for it. So the way we are going to do this Sorry, just switching my stuff over. Yeah, so the way we're going to do this, and if I'm seeing correctly on my notes, yep, we are going to pop Electric and Nuzleaf as our openers. You. We are going to bring Weepinbell to this fight, who is going to play a decently critical role. Shout out to Matt Mercer. Yeah, the team that I just sort of swapped into place is who I'm going to bring along for this fight. I think I've cooked up the moves correctly. At least I'm pretty sure that I have. Gonna give you one of those. Pretty much everyone's gonna get an Oran Beret here. With the exception of Nuzleaf, who's really not staying in it for very long at all. His job is to do one fake out and then fuck off. So, ooh, you know what? I think Weepinbell needs the health. Part of the plan involves Weepinbell not absolutely low rolling one of their attacks. So I could probably get around that by just giving it the poison barb for the one or couple of acid attacks it needs to use. But I think no, you know what? Yeah, let's do that actually. I think it's better. Kind of forgot I had the poison barb, to be honest with you. I think this will be okay. Am I risking some crits and some helping hand damage? Sure, but Weepinbell actually tanks pretty nicely for everything that's happening. So, all right, gotten everybody set up with their items. Gonna sprint our way through the forest, up here, through here, up here, and through here. And this is the fight we are doing. The twins. This is one battle, so let's give everyone their credit real quick. Electric comes in for one. Nuzleaf comes in. Oh, before I forget, the music choice that I went with today, as you can, those who know, it's Legend of Zelda lo-fi music. This is a live channel by someone called Lo-Fi Cody on YouTube, so feel free to look it up. It looks like this is just a live video they have going. So yeah, That's what we've got. Decided to go with a different Nintendo vibe today. Here's hoping we don't get in trouble for playing it. Let's see. Boom Boom Nuzleaf, Weepin' Bell comes to their first fight. Actually play a pretty decently crucial role. Gligar gets credit. Parasect comes to a fight, first time in a good while. And Growlithe comes to a fight. Growlithe, who has been a consistent participant for quite a while. Okay. All right, we're good. Everyone has their credit. Save again, safety save. And let's get it. Yes, they battle Pokemon together. So, this Deden has a Citrus Berry and Cheek Pouch, and the Clefairy has an ability called Friend Guard, which means that anytime I try and attack this stupid rat, it's going to take like 3/4 the damage it would otherwise take. So in the past, I have left this Clefairy up thinking like, oh, it has no damage, so I should focus the damage. But that's actually dumb because it's so much harder to take out the damage with this Clefairy alive. So we're going to kill the Clefairy first, and then with the Clefairy dead, we should be able to outpace and outdamage the rest of the team quite easily. So this opening line is to ensure that we basically get a free hit here. So our electric is going to Thunder Punch the Clefairy, and our Nuzleaf is going to use Fake Out on the Deden. Now, the good thing about Fake Out is that it out-prioritizes Follow Me. It does not out-prioritize Helping Hand, but if we Fake Out the Deden anyways, it's not going to use a move. So ensuring that the Deden does not do any damage, and Clefairy can't do any damage, we're essentially getting a free attack here. So Thunder Punch on the Clefairy, Fake Out on the Deden. Yep, Clefairy does Follow Me. I wanted to hit it anyways, so that's all good. Beautiful. And that's the first move of the team. Now, unfortunately here, we can't use Fake Out anymore. So the Deden is going to attack, and because both of our Pokemon are slower than Deden and Clefairy, I'm pretty sure it's only ever and always going to use Dazzling Gleam because it's the highest damaging move. Plus, either a crit or a Helping Hand boosted Dazzling Gleam will just one-shot Nuzleaf. So thankfully, Electric is essentially still safe here. So we're going to Thunder Punch the Clefairy, and Nuzleaf is going to get the hell out and swap in for our Weepin' Bell. So we're going to do that. Yep, and there's the Helping Hand, so it's a good thing we did this swap. We are going to take a good chunk of damage on our Electric, but that's okay. That crit is crazy, actually. And this is good because that crit ensures that the acid is going to KO, which means we could have brought our Oran Berry, but we can't always rely on crits here. So what's going to happen now is we are going to swap Gligar in because at 42 HP, and let me make sure I'm checking this correctly. Well, no, we always want to do it this way anyways. We want Gligar to come in. Oh, sorry, that is the wrong one. Oh, no, this is the right one. We want to swap out Electric. So Electric swaps out for Gligar. And Weepin' Bell stays in and just uses Acid, which is going to do a good amount of damage to both of them because it spreads. We may get another Helping Hand, Dazzling Gleam, but this will be the last one of the fight, thankfully. So we're going to go ahead and click that. Yep. So this is gonna do some damage, even to Gligar. But that's okay. Yep. And Clefairy's down. Boom. Perfect. So Clefairy's down. Weepin' Bell gets a kill. And now the slot that Clefairy was in is going to look at Weepinbell for the switch in. At Weepinbell's HP, I believe both of the remaining Pokemon on the enemy team do see fast kills. I think. Oh, you know what? I think I've made an error because I assumed Abra was always going to come in because it only looks at the one slot, but I think Abra still sees that it gets fast one-hit KO, so it's probably Togedemaru who's going to come in. So this might have been a misplay. Nope, Abra still comes in because it only looks at the slot. That's great to know. So it didn't see that it gets fast one hit by Mr. Abra here, which is super good for me. So now, just check some HP ranges here. Deden with no helping hand. 37 HP on Gligar. %, HP. All right, Deden's Dazzling Gleam deals 25. If it crits, only the absolute highest roll crit will kill my Gligar. And I think that's fictional enough for me to just keep Gligar in. Because what we want to do here is we want Gligar to kill the Abra. And the Abra's not holding anything special, so we're just going to kill with Aerial Ace. And then we want to switch out the Weepinbell for our Parasect. We don't want to hit the Deden because if we hit the Deden one more time, it's going to go under 50%. It's going to eat its Citrus Berry. Cheek Pouch is going to proc, and that thing's just going to go back to full health. So we're going to put in Parasect. Oh, there's another Dazzling Gleam, but unboosted. We pop our Oran Berry. That guy takes like no damage. Abra dies. Beautiful. Gligar gets it's their 21st kill. And now Togedemaru is here. Now I'm pretty sure both of them go after Gligar here. Because Gligar is low, and I know at least Togi might fake out, but I'm pretty sure it's always going to fake out the Gligar anyways, even though it's faster. And if it's not, it's just going to use Iron Head on the Gligar for the kill. So I'm going to assume Parasect is safe here. Gligar is going to swap to Growlithe, who is going to at least get the Intimidate on the Togedemaru. And we are going to use Bug Bite to take that little rat's Citrus Berry. Get the Intimidate on both of them. Oh, no, it fakes out my Parasect, but that's okay. That was an unfortunate crit, but I still believe I am safe. So what we're going to do now is we're going to use Fire Fang on Togedemaru to usually one-shot. And we're going to do a little repeat here very quickly. Let me just double check some things. Parasect, 34, so 49% HP. Deden crit, does not kill. Togedemaru, crit could kill. A few rolls of crit could kill the Parasect. But I do believe it deals. Oh, no, it's sorry, it's -1. So, I mean, the crit still kills, but at -1, it should be looking to Zing Zap Growlithe over Iron Heading Parasect, I'm pretty sure. Because it deals more damage with Zing Zap onto Growlithe. I hope my understanding of things is correct here, so we'll see. We are still going to Bug Bite the Deden and take that berry away. Okay. Getting Electro Webbed. That crit's unfortunate. Pop the Oran Berry is good. Okay, there's the Iron Head. Nope, they targeted Parasect, didn't they? Oh, it has Sturdy. Okay, is what it is. We'll take that Citrus Berry. Cheek Pouch doesn't go off, thankfully. Now, I'm pretty certain that Growlithe is safe. 31 HP. Oh, there's that. Okay. I don't know why Deden wants to go with Electro Web now. I don't think that deals the most damage, especially with someone who can use Helping Hand. That's okay. We get the combined kill here. I think going for that risk was the right move. So Parasect gets its 10th kill, and Growlithe gets 21st kill. Yeah, it was a little rough at the end. Kind of ran out of steam. Really didn't think that Fake Out was going to end up being targeted at my Parasect, but you know, I guess that is what it is. That's a thing that can just happen sometimes. But we get through the fight. Get through the fight pretty okay. I wonder what does. I feel like Fake Out usually prioritizes the faster target, but I guess that's not really something described in the docs anywhere, at least not that I've read. So maybe I should double check that one of these days. All right, let's get everyone out of here and build up a new team for this next fight. Excuse me. So this is Lass Haley, who's leading with a Lumberry Water Veil Luminion. And this guy does like no damage to us. Surf is the highest damaging move. It is faster, but like Air Slash hurts too much. Air Slash hurts too much. Yeah, so Electric is the best opening for this. So it's not that. Don't mind me. All right, we can get rid of all these notes. I probably should have used Weepin' Bell for a little bit longer, but or I guess I could have swapped back into him maybe. But without the Oranberry, I didn't really like that plan. I guess. It's whatever. Let's see here. Oh, shit. My controller, no! So, what are we going to do here? Double Thunder Punch into the Luminion, take 2 Surfs. So, call it 34 damage to be safe. 43 down to 29. Carry an Oranberry, get up to 39. So that puts us at 53%. At which point, let's see, I out damage, I out damage. So I out damage both the Gloom and the Numel, who are slower than me. Now I think, according to Switch and AI, if someone is faster, it's just +1. Slower than the player and OKO'd is -1. Faster is +1. Okay. So I think it's still Staravia in next because Staravia is faster. It's faster, which gives it +1. AI Pokemon is slower than the player and is OKO. Default is 0. Is it crazy that I think just this Staravia comes in next because it's the only one who's faster? Surely that's not right. I'm going to assume that's not right and that it's just Gloom who comes in next. And if it's not, it doesn't matter because then I just kill Staravia even at -1. I don't actually kill him at -1. Have to be Shockwave at that point. Okay. Anyways, Gloom comes in, uses Sludge. What am I doing? I'm going in with a Chestoberry Gligar to double Aerial Ace into kill. Easy. Yeah, double Aerial Ace into kill. So there's that. And then Numel happens. Probably usually wants to use Flame Charge or Lava Plume. So we just tank that with you, right? Crazy. And just Bubble Beam. If Bubble Beam doesn't kill, we Aqua Jet. Simple. Our backup for Staravia is Intimidate Mightyena. Sure. Staravia probably can't hardly touch Shelter. Yeah, not really. And we'll bring Growlithe for Gloom, just in case. Oh, sorry, no, I needed a backup for... Fuck, I needed a backup for Numel, which is Lumineon, so... Wait, am I on crack? You deal with Lumineon just fine. Backup for Gloom is... Sure. Backup for Gloom is Kadabra, why not? Backup for Staravia is Mightyena. Backup for Numel is Lumineon. Okay, there we go. I just fucking got my stuff in order now. So let's give everyone their credit. 7 for Electric. Gligar gets 18. Prinplup up to its 27th fight. Kadabra makes its return along with Mightyena. Lumineon. Okay. That's everybody, and we'll just kind of give, for the most part, we'll just give Oran berries all around. You're good. You're good. You get in here. You get in here. You get in here. You get in here. Put that in the bag. Put it in the bag. Okay, we're going to do a Chesto onto you so that you don't get put to sleep. We're going to give an Oran to you, which you already have one. That's good. We are going to give an Oran, I'm pretty sure, to the rest of you as well. Okay, let's get it. Okay, and then after this fight, we get to go into the city. Exciting. Let's go, Lassaley. Let's see what you got. So, hit 2 Thunder Punches, take the Surfs. My God, that's crazy. Crazy damage. You pop that. This dealt a lot of damage. Yeah, I had a feeling it was Gloom next, so that's fine. I'm so glad that missed. That would have been really cringe if it didn't. Goodbye. Oh, I'm also sitting here calcing with double battle settings. Probably was completely messing up my damage calcs. Okay. You're good, so let's just pop you in here. Oh. Yep, there's the flame charge I was expecting. Crit, sort of a whatever. So who got kills so far? Electric got its one kill. Gligar got a kill. Okay. Hit the bub. That Earth Power is pretty cringe. That crit is even more cringe. Oh, interesting. A Pasho Berry. No wonder you almost don't die to a 4-time super effective move. Unfortunately, you still do. Alright. 32. Staravia is using dual wing beat. I mean, 32 HP. How much am I taking? 12 puts me down to 20. And then it's going to most likely use Quick Attack. Quick Attack crit could potentially kill me, so it doesn't make any sense to bring in... Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to bring him in. Just take the Intimidate, get it to -1. Get Mighty Ina in there. And, oh yeah, that's right, I have Ice Fang for coverage. You have a Fighting Gem? That's crazy, brother. Anyways, okay. -1 defense. Fighting Gem is not gonna do it. What's the crit do here? Nah, I'm not taking that risk on someone who's faster than me. No thanks, brother. I'm good, actually. That's crazy. Whatever. And Gligar picks up another kill. Alright, that's fine. More Pecha Berries, hooray. Lepa Berries, let's go. Time to PP stall. Bailiff, whack his PP. I don't think I have anyone who can PP stall yet, unironically. Okay, let's sell some shit, right? Because I have some fucking revives to sell. Okay, good stuff. Nice. I also did that fight in calc mode. Huge. Best streamer on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. I am unrivaled in my ability to put on a good and coherent show. So next fight is youngster Joey over in the next route with his damn Raticate, Galarian, Linoon, and Pidgeotto team. Now, Eradicate here could absolutely rinse. The Force Palm isn't always a guaranteed kill. Let's put our thinking caps on here. What's the move to deal with this fucking rat? Also, item locations. I don't usually. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Southwest. This isn't connected to the exit, I believe. Oh yeah, no, I'm also skipping one. It's Mauville is the next heart scale that I end up looking at. So, Okay, so that doesn't matter. I've picked up the rare candy here, Cycling Road Southgate. Next rare candy is in Route 116, which is fine. We got the Everstone. There's a Mauville City Moonstone along with other evolution stones in Mauville. One from the NPC Cutter in Rustboro City. Oh, a Moonstone. Exciting. Let's go pick that up. Neat. Held items. We got the Silk Scarf, Never Melt Ice, Soft Sand, Black Glasses, Poison Barb. Miracle Seed is past the cut tree. I do believe. We can't get that yet, right? Or can we? Hold up. Curious. I am curious. Oh, we can. Let's go. Tiny mushroom, huge. You the one who gives it to me? Thanks for the miracle seed. Cool. That's a decent item to get. Magical leaf, decent TM to get. We got here. Silver powder for bug type moves. Exciting. Okay. And then we're back here. Neat. Okay. Next, the first gem I get access to is Go Goggles. So there's that. Don't have to worry about it. Rustboro City, I get the wide lens at the school. That's exciting. Let's go ahead and make sure we get access to this. Beautiful. It's another held item we get access to. Muscle Band is Rust Turf Tunnel past the Smash Rocks. Can't get that yet. I don't have 3 badges, so I can't get the white herb. There's a Shed's Shell behind a Parasol Lady, but I'm not at that route yet. And there's some seeds, power herbs, etc. That's all other stuff. Berry trees. Nothing to worry about there. Let's see. Hidden power and secret power. These are tutor moves. Feint attack, I got that. Have I gone to Route 114 yet? Have I been there? Certainly not, right? Am I crazy? Hold on. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, Granite Cave 9, 110. I haven't been to 114 yet. Okay. 14, 17, haven't been there yet. Lily Cove Department Store. Shockwave is Watson. Thunderbolt is the generator. Abandoned ship. Magma Hideout. Aura Sphere is Route 120. Meteor Falls entrance, don't have that yet. Got the Brawly Gym. Granite Cave got defog. Given by an NPC. Mock Bike. Winona, I should say. Let's refresh this, just to be safe. Petalburg Woods Cut got Magical Leaf. NPC Fossil Maniac, don't have that yet. Victory Road, 1. Mock Bike. Granite Cave. For Icy Wind, Leader Norman, after you defeat him. 103 requires a bike. Grunt NPC inside. Yep, got Swagger. Aqua Hideout. Surf. Duford. Do I just not have Sludge Bomb right now? And I could have that? Hold up. Wait a minute. I'm not timed out a Sludge Bomb. Such a powerful poison move. I can just get that whenever. Usually in the base Emerald game, you have to have beaten Norman for that. Yeah, let's go to Duford, brother. Let's move it or lose it. Where's Mr. Sludge Bomb? Perfection teacher, shut up. Where's this nerd? Sludge Bomb. Given by an NPC inside Duford Town Hall. But, like, also not? How, though? Maybe I do have to, and maybe it follows the same rule. I'm not going to worry about Sludge Bomb too much yet. It kind of makes sense I don't have access to that right now. Titan Liza Dive, boom, boom. Granite Cave, got the Rock Blast. Rust Turf Tunnel, don't have that yet. Fall Town for a Meteorite. Petalburg, Mauville. 118, then the HMs, kind of at the normal areas. Okay. And then Megastones, I'm pretty sure I don't have access to any of these yet. I'm not going to for a while. It also kind of doesn't matter because I can't use them anyways. So, like, there we are. Guts, Quick Feet, Kenai. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. All right, so now back in the big city, let's go ahead. Actually, you know what? We can at least do our first encounter out here. There's no point to hold back on this. I don't have to go through any battles to do it. So this is Route 116 right over here. There is literally nothing here that I could get, and I don't think there's any reason to delay it. I kind of need a fighting type, so let's also get some Pokemon who can help with catching things. Not what I meant to do. Okay. These are all going to be level 14, so we'll do some of this action. Bringing you is fine. Let's bring you you, you. Wrap is a pretty good move to knock people down with. You. And let's have Weepin' Bell in the front to chip down with that wrap damage. Then we can switch in Parasect for... Okay. Makuhita Tyrogue, Muna Hatena, Galarian Zigzagoon, Hatena Yanma, and the Nidorans, female and male, about a 5% chance of both. Going into a rock-type gym, having a Moonstone, I don't think the Nidorans would be awful. Maybe they are. I know for a fact that Hitmonlee is a great opening because I at one point had a Hitmonlee, lost it stupidly, and then regretted it because I couldn't make a clean kill into the Bisharp at the beginning of Roxanne's gym. And it took way more resources than it needed to. So I think I'd be really happy with a Tyrogue just because in the short term it really helps me. I don't think I want Muna or Hatena. I definitely don't want Galarian Zigzagoon. Yanma at this point, I think, just doesn't do much, especially not for a rock gym. Either of the fighters or the Nidorans I think I'd be happiest with, so fuck it, let's see what we get. Okay, that's another psychic type. Boy. Okay. It is what it is, right? That didn't do a ton of damage, so I think we're okay even at plain nice. I don't know what that does. We'll just swap in, do one more wrap. Disarming voice. That's fine. Wrap. Sure. Okay. Good. So you go in, put this thing to sleep. That's pretty cringe. Just break through. Nah, but just break through, forehead. Life do? That's equally cringe. Alright, good. It's asleep. That's fine. Let's do this. We don't want to use a Pokeball. To use a Great Ball. Boom. And it's as easy as that. Oh, okay. For all I know, Hatena could actually be like pretty good. Hmm. I did say we weren't going to do fictional vehicles, right? Because my immediate thought is to just do Witch's Broom, which, while funny, I don't think. Yeah, like I think I'm not doing fictional vehicles. I think that was a very, like I thought about it and I was like, no, no, let's just do regular vehicles. So a sleep vehicle, like fuck, man. Guess it doesn't need to be a sleep vehicle. This thing is just it ends up looking like a witch with a hat. But I don't know what kind of vehicle is conducive for hats. Hmm. I think because Hatterene or whatever its third evolution form is. I think first off, Hatena, synchronize, synchronize, so it always has synchronize. Psychic fairy type. I mean, I guess having a fairy type in and of itself is not the worst thing in the world. It is a slow but bulky special attacker. I'm gonna call this gal hoverboard, I think. Just because the way its third evolution looks like, it looks like someone riding on a hoverboard, you know? So, all right, let's see the stats we get on this guy, gal. I don't think it gets to be a fairy type until, right? Like, it's just psychic until it's Hatterene. Then it gets to be psychic fairy. At least I get it to Hatchram, so first thing is we check its stats. So let's see what we've got. Synchronize, naive, which is a plus speed nature. Okay, having a synchronized Pokemon with a plus speed nature is not the worst thing in the world. I think that opens up some options. We need to remember that we have a synchronized Pokemon, because I think we forgot that shit a couple of times before. Hatena. Okay, Hatena. That's what we got. HP is low, so it's not going to be great. Don't care about the low attack. Everything else, well, max speed, a very fast but also very slow Hatena. I mean that's okay. Defense, special attack, and special defense. It's got good bulk. I think we would be happy if it had like that 31 on HP instead of speed. But yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world, as far as I know. All right, let's check level up moves. So right now, level 14, this thing has these 4 moves. Gets aroma, therapy. Okay. Aromatherapy, Psybeam, and then if I keep it as a Hatena, I get Psyshock, whereas I miss it if I evolve to Hatchram. So we are going to slap the Everstone onto hoverboard. Start doing this. I think we take that over play nice. 18, 19, 20. We get Psybeam instead of Confusion. 1, 2, 3, 4. We take the item off. We level again. Now we have Psyshock for physical damage. And, I don't think we always want to be healing status problems as much as we want to be healing. So I think we get rid of aromatherapy and keep life dew. I may completely regret that, but here we are. All right, Hatchram. Okay. It's not bad, I suppose. It's my first time having something, so that's exciting. Let's get our script opened. Let's load Hatchram into the squad. Boom. Welcome, Hatchram. Welcome to the team. Now, the next decision to make. We could go fishing in 115 and get a Pokemon. Now, that Pokemon is most likely going to be a Clamperl, 40%. And then we have the better options of Corphish Clauncher, Quillfish Basculin. I feel like I don't know, man, because we've got some really interesting hits here in 115 if we hold it. And these things could potentially come in handy. Like these are all, for the most part, a lot of these are like megas who could be really good. Or like maybe even potential dupes. I don't know if my team as it stands is good enough to take down Roxanne without me going for those. But I think at least for now I hold it, get into Rust Turf, see what, what I get from Rust Turf Tunnel, and then just go from there. I think that makes the most sense. Yeah, we'll do it that way. So, okay. Pop over to the calc screen real quick. Hang out by this lamp, and let's figure out this fight. So we have Eradicate, Guts Eradicate with a Muscle Band. Now, if we get it to -1, I don't have a rock type. Mm. Brick Break is going to deal a bit too much damage to my Mightyena, so we don't want to go with that. I don't want to be hitting this guy with Fire Fang. Ah, but here's a good opening. Hmm. It's not quite clean enough. Hmm. Doesn't do anything for me. Fuck it. We're doing the shell armor combo. We're going to go Mighty Ina into Shelder. And then we're just going to let Shelder take down this Raticate, I think is the best way to go about doing this. Because what, 3 Razor Shells will do it? I'll take a Brick Break and 3 Hyper Fangs. So as long as I take a Oran Berry, like I'm good. Like I'm fine. 1 Oran Berry almost removes a Hyper Fang entirely, so we're fine. Then we're going to have Seed Bomb, Air Slash, probably Air Slash Pidgeotto come in. I might be low enough for Zigzagoon to come in, so let's think about it. Air Slash, we resist it, and then one shot with you. Backup for the Pidgeotto is, if we don't kill, we just swap an Aqua Jet with Prinplup. And this guy, he's using Seed Bomb, right? Seed Bomb does fuck all. It might be Retaliate, to be fair. Let me look at it. Base 1, 40 power, Retaliate. Onto Shelder. Oh, it might do it. Who can tank that without fucking dying, actually? You can. Then you go in, right? You can tank it. Boom. Then you just go in. And you Giga Drain, Bug Bite. GG. Pretty sure. Worst case scenario, we just go back to Mighty Ina for the Intimidate and finish it off with Covet. Mighty Ina won't have taken any damage at that point, so yeah. So we'll go Gligar. Too much damage. Yeah, Parasect is just safer. Okay. That's a solid plan, I think. So we lead Mighty Ina into Shelder, into Gligar gets to stay, as do you. Electric. There we go. Boom. We'll just give everyone an Oran Berry. Gorgeous. Let's take him out. Oh my God. All right. Okay. So we're just in here for the Intimidate. Bait the Brick Break. Into U-Boat. And then we just start Razor Shelling like crazy. No flinches. Don't be cringe. Okay. Double check the damage range because we've been flinched. Shelter, Eradicate, -1. Can only do 15 max with Hyper Fang. There it is. Now it's definitely going to be Linoon for Retaliate, or any of its moves, really. Okay, Gligar, get in there. It is Retaliate. Okay. 42. No longer has boosted moves. Most damage it can do is 31. Let's get a quick Bug Bite in there for funsies. Boom. Go ahead, hit me. Get effect spored. Oh, he didn't. Feels bad, man. Oh yeah, this Bug Bite kills every single time. Don't care. Nice paralysis, idiot. No Lumberry. Bing bada boom. I also didn't give everyone credit. Uh-oh. Mightyena. Shelter. Electric. Prin Plop. Oh. For Gligar. Parasect. Shelter got a kill. And then just now Parasect got a kill. Let's give our newest Hattrem. She gets to be part of the scoreboard now. Okay. You were for sure going to use Air Slash on Parasect. And I tank that like a champ. And we're going to hit that young Thunder Punch. And just kill. Easy peasy. I'm really glad I didn't sacrifice electric. The more I thought about it, the more I knew I was going to need those electric moves, especially when it comes to the back-to-back for the rare candy up here. I need to have something that deals well with Gyarados, and having electric with a stab Thunder Punch is a really good option to deal with Gyarados. Okay, I have wiped to this fight before, so I actually have to, like, for sure take my time and, like, make sure I don't cock this up. Yeah, sit by our lamp and switch back over to the calc screen. See where we're at. I don't want to block that just in case we get any messages. So we have an Oricorio Fire Flying type, just absolutely dies to a rock move, which we don't have unless I take the risk and teach Rock Blast to Shelter. But I don't think I want to do that without confirming that Shelter is Skill Link when it evolves into Cloyster. But nobody else. $50, $26 is $76. So Primplup does a good 1-2 punch of killing this Oricorio. So it's going to want to use Pluck on me. It's not going to set up because it sees a 2-hit KO. So it will use Pluck. Maybe Revelation Dance. I think either way, it doesn't matter. We don't bring a berry on Prinplup. We just use Bubble Beam, we hit Aqua Jet, and that's that. And we assume we're going to take 19 Pluck damage. So 71 to 61 to 52. Now at 73%, it's always going to be Whimsicott out next for Energy Ball. So Whimsicott is going to use Energy Ball. Let's think about this. We need people who can tank Energy Ball well, but also won't get fucked. What does a Kebia Berry do? I don't actually know. Halves damage taken from a super effective poison type attack. Oh, I see. So that's why Acid's not doing that much damage initially. And Grass Whistle works on grass types, right? Causes the target to fall asleep, bypasses substitute, doesn't affect soundproof. And that'll be okay. So poison type attacks, I really only have one poison type attacker. Acid, and then without a Kebia Berry, 37 to 74. So I don't need... Okay, so I think this is the move here. So we swap into an Energy Ball. We take, let's call it 10 damage. Put us at 60, right? We're going to hit Acid. This thing's going to take barely any damage. Let's assume the lowest, 26 to 44. It's going to click Nature Power or Grass Whistle potentially. We are going to have a Chesto Berry. Okay, so Chesto Berry on Weepinbell. We'll tank the Nature Power for, 25. So 40 down to 35. And that's the first turn. And then we need to risk potentially clicking Acid again. Now, if I don't take the hit here, I can click Acid a second time and we're good. However, if not, who is our other option to deal with this? Firefang doesn't do enough damage. Parasect doesn't do enough damage. Lumineon dies to Energy Ball. Everyone else just is dying. So I think our two backups for you are Gligar and Growlithe, just in case we're taking hits on Weepinbell. And then we have you who comes out, and you're using Echoed Voice. So first Echoed Voice barely does anything. And then if I've used it once, we're starting to juice up, but I can take 2 Giga Drains and we'll be okay. So it's you. And then if you have to come in and fake out Razor Leaf, you can do that too. You're my backup for if she gets rolling a bit too much. It's just Echoed Voice with Metronome and Liquid Voice. Liquid Voice always making it water. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right, I think this is good. Everyone who's potentially going up against that stupid Cottony needs to have a Chesto Berry. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So Prinplup, you lead. Weepinbell, you're next. With you and you in there. And there's Parasect and Nuzleaf. Okay. You have an Oran, which is good. You're going to need an Oran. You're going to need an Oran, and the other three all need Chesto berries in case we're getting priority grass whistled. We are not going to mess with this. We are not going to mess with this Cottony. I'm pretty sure this thing fucked us up last time. And then this next one is the back-to-back single into double for the rare candy. So, first things first, credit to the homies. Everyone got Chestos. I can delete that little reminder. Prinplup, Weep and Bell, Gligar. Gligar in its 20th battle. Exciting. Got Parasect and Nuzleaf. Okay. Okay. So the move with this was to just hit Bubble Beam. Oh, it does Swords Dance. Crazy enough. Oh, it was a good effort. Goodbye. Take no damage. That's exciting. Okay. Whimsicott still comes out. Is Grass Whistle. We Chesto out of it. Okay. Hit that Acid. That Grass Whistle misses. That's so huge. This is about as good as it could have been. Now we still... Okay. It could still do it to us. It's going to Nature Power instead, which is perfect. Let's go. Massive. Perfect series of events. So Prinplup, kill. Weepin' Bell, kill. Demon down. Okay, and then we got Breon. We bring you in. Honestly, rather than just mess with the damage, I'm just going to put you to sleep. Because that, I think, literally breaks everything. Yeah. Get spored, idiot. Easy peasy. Woo! Nice. Made that fight look like a fucking joke that time. Good God. Huge. All right. Bum bum ba-na-na-num. Bum 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 ba-na-na-num. Boo-doo-doo-dum, boo-doo-doo-dum. Boo-doo-doo-dum, boo-doo-doo-dum, bum bum. Bum bum, bum bum. Huge. Okay. So next is our back to back. No going back and healing. Okay. So what do we got here? We've got Kamala, Comatose Choppleberry, into Gyarados, who only knows Dragon Rage, with Intimidate and a Citrus. So I need to always remind myself what Comatose is. Pokemon cannot be statused and is considered to be asleep. Okay, so status moves, useless. Choppleberry, I'm pretty sure that's the anti-fighting. Yeah, no super effective fighting moves. Which is why you don't... Oh my God, that's a lot of damage you would take. Holy fucking shit. And we're speed tied too, which is a real blower. Okay. So if we set him to -1, bait the Brick Break into Growlithe. For -2. If Brick Break crits, it deals a shitload of damage, but it doesn't kill me. And then at -2, we're getting a Body Slam. Body Slam crit. Doesn't kill. Even at -2, it's always Body Slam. Oh, because Wood Hammer. That's why Shelter's not really an option. What do, brother? What do? Let's see who has our biggest damage numbers. It's really not going to do much. You're not going to do much. Can't status him. You can't do a ton. You can't do a ton. You can't do a ton. There's you, there's you, there's you. You do the most damage, but we need you preserved for Gyarados. Do you one-shot Gyarados, though, reliably? Yeah, Thunder Punch just kills. So we switch you in on the Dragon Rage, you heal with an Oran Berry, you're completely safe on the next Dragon Rage, and you kill. So that's nice. So we need to keep you safe and figure out a relatively low usage line for this fucking rat. Fortunately, Force Palm doesn't do anything. Without a Chople Berry, does that reliably one-shot? It doesn't even. I mean, what's the move here? We don't want to take a Body Slam, but we could. I think the problem here is that any crit kills. That's what really sucks. Is that regardless of minuses, he's faster, potentially. Could guarantee the Sucker Punch, though. Which is a shitload of damage, but... What? Brick Break crit into Sucker Punch crit. 40, 21, that's 61. It potentially kills. Surely there's another way, huh? Mm-mm. Not faster. can decide which one is the backup. So we'll figure Gligar and Electros to be our linchpins for dealing with these guys. The next trainer, I can at least rework everything. So we've got a Simipour with a Mystic Water Torrent who's using Water Pledge. Icy Wind does suck. But I will heal it. I could always go for the slow Spore for the double Giga Drain at that point. And what are the options here? Take the what is water? I need to remember how Water Pledge works. Water Pledge. Nah, just 80 base power. It's not really reliable, and if he low rolls, I am at an unfortunate range to get crit killed, so I don't think Electros is the best into this. So let's look at a Parasect lead, which I think is safer. Like I can take the Icy Wind, Spore, one free Giga Drain, second Giga Drain to finish. At that point, it's going to be you in for Air Cutter. Air Cutter into this guy does nothing. Potentially taking a Bug Buzz. Nobody can really one-shot, unfortunately. He's fast, too. Thunder Punch. This Purugly is... This Purugly is... Oh, wait. Oh, it's a double battle. Right? School Kid... Oh, it's always going to be a double battle. Oh, I'm planning this all wrong. Oh my god. Doi. Let me look at how this is set up. Yeah, no problem. All right. I'll be right back. Okay. God, sitting here treating this like it's a friggin' single battle, it's a double. Now, I'm assuming this is the order in which they're supposed to be. So this is slot 1, this is slot 2. And if I'm remembering correctly from my strategy last time, I take out this side first because the Purugly is not a kill threat after turn 1. So we need to reevaluate this. So it's you and Purugly. Okay. 2, 3, 2. Okay. To do before the back to back. So we want, for the first fight, we definitely want an Oranberry on Gligar. Oh no, it's not an Oranberry we want. Jeez, it's stealing 50% health though. We can't do it this way. Man. Do we want to spend 1 slot on an Intimidate Pokemon just to make this a little cleaner? Like slightly? I just don't know, man. I just don't know. Weirdly, the Hatchram seems like it could be good. As psychotic as that is to say. I don't have Pluck anymore on Prinplup. Woodhammer deals too much damage. No, we could do... It's almost one-shotting with Woodhammer. And then taking half of that. So we could get 25 damage. So 47 to 42 plus Razor Shell of 20, another 25. So we can get it down to 17 HP with just a Razor Shell recoil combo. That's an interesting option. I can't get crit, so it is a completely safe move. So we do that, and then we go into Fake Out doesn't deal 17 damage. Even with Silk Scarf. It's dealing 13, 14, 15 at the most. I need someone faster than 40. But even still, I'm switching into a Wood Hammer. Don't want to do that. Wood Hammer crit. What's that? It's going to kill itself. But Hatchram doesn't really serve a purpose on the next fight now, does she? Sort of a wasted slot at that point. Wood Hammer crit could kill Metatite. I need to deal. So I'm going to deal 34 damage minimum. Oh, we're taking another Wood Hammer. And then the quick attack kills. So it's like, I think this is fine. And then we do this move. Yeah, with all of the damage it takes. Unless there's special AI for recoil moves. Let's do this. I don't think there's any special recoil AI. I think it just uses whatever's the best. Oh, but unfortunately it's a random move on the switch in. That's what's fucky about it. So I'm catching random move plus follow-up move. We don't really want that. But if anyone can survive it, literally it's you. Right? Like the worst move for you to take is Body Slam. So we'll pop a Cherry Berry on you anyways. Unless, hold up, wait a minute. Let's assume the 50 damage. So then we go to 17, which is 30% for us. No, it's like 3 moves. We're just not taking Sucker Punch at that point. 2 to 17. It's still potentially Wood Hammer, but it could be any of these. So yeah. I think it's still worth it to burn an Orin, so. Okay, we do that, we do that. And we do Orin Berry on Electric. So this is our 3-mon plan to deal with this, and that'll be fine. For 5, and we need something for 6. Okay. So, Rich Boy Dawson. The plan for you is Kamala, Woodhammer, Shelter, Razor Shell. We're going to assume 30% HP. Oranberry Pops. It is a Gligar Swamp into random. We Cherry Berry in case of paralysis, but if it will be a second body slam, and at that point we're risking crit for kill. Well, that's not great. And I kind of hate. That's what we end up getting here. 32. Down to 25. Gets us to. But we're still risking kills, and the lower we are, the worse it is. Growlithe can be used on the next fight pretty reliably. Again, I'm wondering if it makes sense to go Intimidate here. Can't risk switching into a Woodhammer with Prinplup. We'll have 3 other Pokemon who we can potentially use for backup, so worst comes to worst, we'll go from there. Okay. If we have to steer, we have to steer, but this will be our plan. Quick Attack or Aerial Ace, KO. Oran Pops. Eel Swap. Gara, D, Rage, Oran, greater than 50%. Eel, Yara, D, Rage, ELT punch KO. Okay. That is how the first fight will go. Steer around Gligar HP as necessary. Okay. We need to have the Oranberry on the electric. We need to have the Cherry on Gligar for warding off potential paralysis. Oh, it won't use Body Slam a second time. It will have to use Sucker Punch, which I think is fine. Then I think that makes it a little safer. So we'll still go with this opening. Okay. So then we have School Kids Double. You can open up the cage door to let him in. She's in here. Although she is up here on the desk, so I don't know if she wants to deal with him right now. Leo. What's going on out there, Gabby Gabby? What's going on? Come on, come here. Go check it out. Go take a look. She's over here. She's more interested in cleaning up her plate. Okay. So, opening teams, it is Simipour first slot and Purugly second slot. I believe that's how it should be set up. So first slot is on the far end, so it should be Simipour and Purugly, like that. And I want, at that point, my opening to be some people. I don't ever outspeed the Purugly. I don't have anyone fast enough, so I can't fake it out. So it is going to get off its fake out first, and it's always going to wreck things. So I need to bait someone. Oh, I could use Shelder. Shelder could be my bait because he's not going to have that much HP anyways. So Shelder is going to be at 30% health, 17 HP. The Purugly Fake Out does 10 damage at most. So psychotically enough, we actually don't want an Oranberry on Shelder, which means we're definitely baiting some crazy moves. So we don't put a berry on Shelder. We don't want him to heal. Flat out. We want him to be as low as possible. So we keep the Oranberry off of Shelder. And Shelder doesn't get a berry either. It has to bait in. It has to bait attacks. So we are leading Shelder Parasect, But how we're leading that is what's sort of up to that's the problem, isn't it? No, Shelter's HP is because then it's just going to bait random move from this guy. I need to make the move somewhat consistent. So we can bait a water move. We can bait any water move. Fake out deals 16 damage minimum, so 24% onto Growlithe. Oh, so pre-damage Growlithe 12 HP. We need to do that before this fight. So pre-damage to 12, heal with an antidote. So now we're not going to lead Shelter anymore. We are going to lead Growlithe. Because at 18% health, right? 18% health, Growlithe is only ever baiting the water moves. Water moves and fake out, which is fine. So we will still Oranberry Shelter. We can actually swap Parasect into the water moves, and I think that's probably better. All right. Heal Electric to full HP. So we'll bring, just make sure we have a couple super potions on hand. Okay. And then, so okay. Again, we're not leading Parasect. Parasect will be our switch in. Electric is our lead. I guess we're not baiting anything in particular, so it kind of doesn't matter positionally where everyone's at. So we're going to have, we'll have Electric there. And Growlithe there. I don't think their teams are big enough that it matters either, so it's always going to be the second thing. So I don't think we care if we get left guy bugged here. So the first move, Growlithe being at 12 HP, and no healing items held. So Growlithe doesn't get an item, ever. Growly. Oh, so now we sect swap Growlithe. Then it's Purugly, fake out onto sect. It is Simipour Water move or brine onto sect. And it is an eel T-punch onto Simipour. Or do we ensure T-punch doesn't kill, but if paralyzed, 15 speed, we outspeed and we guarantee the kill next time. So it's not T-punch, it's going to be T-wave. To get him paralyzed and slowed. And then with fake out, not an issue. Parasect. He has no lumber, he just has a Mystic Water. Parasect took 15 plus -1 fake out. 15 plus 9, so 24. So we'll call it 46, 66%. So then the second turn of events is that Purugly, as the fastest Pokemon on the field, is going to Super Fang or Hypnosis somebody. So that means that Electric needs a Chesto Berry. And Parasect needs a Chesto Berry. We might need him to deal with Kamala, so we Oran, Berry, Parasect as the backup for this fight. And then we make sure we Chesto Berry, Parasect. Growlithe is our fucking bait for this fight. That's kind of hilarious. So we make sure we don't get fucked by Hypnosis here. We get 2 Chesto Berries on the homies. So here we get a Purugly Super Fang. Super Fang. Or Hypnosis. Someone's losing half HP. And then it's a, who's faster, Eel or Parasect? Eel is faster. Eel T-punch onto Simipour. And it's a Sect. Giga Drain. Giga Drain. Also onto the Simipour. And that's a KO. Or you'll take half HP. Not sure who it's going to be. Worst. It's going to be a very variable HP, so we won't even bother mocking. We're not going to bother marking it down. Masquerain. Because Masquerain comes in next no matter what. All right, so when Masquerain comes in, right, we have an Electric who barely takes any damage, and a Parasect who kind of fucking dies, maybe? like 66%. We're not healing that much off of it, so it's probably going to be air cutter. For sure, it's going to be air cutter. Thunder Punch does good damage. You tank a lot of what she has except for Giga Drain. That Ice Beam is too dangerous. Fucking Bug Buzz is too dangerous. It's a speed tie. So someone who can tank air slash realistically, or air cutter, I should say. Air cutter 29, 21, 22, 29, 27. Okay. It's kind of got to be Lumineon. Ice Punch does too much. Knockoff's pretty good, but then I don't have. Shelter might have to be my answer for you. But you don't come out till after we deal with Purugly anyway, so by that point it's a 2v1. The Brick Break kind of sucks. But at the same time, baiting the Brick Break's also not bad. Yeah, let's make it Mightyena for another Intimidator who can actually do something. Put an Oran Berry on Gligar. Ensure check rest of team berries. Heal their to full HP, right? Heal Shelter, heal Electric, and heal Gligar. We don't need them for any swapping shenanigans. Growlithe is the only one who stays damaged on this team. And I think that should work for us realistically. So let's get this set up. So first things first, we put the team together. Boom, we take you. You come along. Gligar comes along. Eel comes along. Got Growlithe, Parasect, and Mightyena. So to start off with, I don't know why I'm doing that. We start with an Orin on Shelter. We put a Orin on Eel. Bag that berry. Growlithe doesn't need one. Orin berry on Parasect. We bag that. So Cherry and Orin. Leo, let her go to the bathroom. Dealt with a little cat tussle. What am I doing here? That's right, I was giving him an Orin berry. Now I need to go down here. So I'm gonna probably need Shelter Gligar. Gligar has 68, Shelter has 57, Eel has 73. So let's get 2. And we have 1. Let's get 2 of those. Just to be safe, make sure that we have enough healing to get all 3 back to full HP. And I think I'll use a Pecha Berry to heal the poisoning that I'm about to give to Growlithe. So, apply a status. Poison to Mr. Growlithe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 30. 20. 19, 18, 17, 16. 12 HP. Good. We use the Pecha Berry on one Growlithe, who is pre-damaged. And, okay. That's everything there. Good. Let's give this squad their credit for 2 battles back to back. So that's 7 for Shelder, 22 for Gligar. Electric gets to 10. Growlithe gets to 30 battles. The first 30 battle participant. Parasect gets to 17. And Mighty Ina hits 19. Okay. Have our plan with Rich Boy Dawson. We save. Oh, God. All right. I'm nervous, but let's check it. Okay. Now, this guy is always and ever going to click Woodhammer onto Shelder. And it is going to come very close to killing, but it will not kill. Because I have Shell Armor and this move cannot crit, and I have enough defense where it does, at most, 56 damage. I will always live with that minimum 1 HP. This is going to deal a boatload of recoil damage to the Kamala. And I hate that I'm checking this now. I am 90% certain. Ooh, that's 33% recoil. That is not as much recoil as I thought it was. I thought it was 50%. Shit. Well, YOLO. All right, that defense drop is actually huge. Like giga massive. So 3 damage, it did 54. 33% of 54 is 318 damage. So that brought it down to 57 to 49. And then my Razor Shell did 25. That puts it at 24. I think I actually got a 27 damage roll Razor Shell, I will say. I think 22 is more accurate to where we were at. And it has a defense drop, which is pretty damn nice. Now, unfortunately, at 13 HP, this thing is using pretty much any move in its arsenal. So, we're switching into Gligar and hoping for the best. That's not the move we wanted to see. At least we get rid of the paralysis. Now, at 34 HP and with -1 defense, I'm at exactly 50% HP. A Sucker Punch crit does not do 50% HP, but it sees that this Kamala sees that I'm faster, and it does see that I kill with Aerial Ace. So it has to click the priority move that deals damage, which is Sucker Punch, which means we live. We live the Sucker Punch no matter what. Yep. Huge. Okay, that's good. Gyarados is here. It is now going to click Dragon Rage. I am going to swap in Model X with an Oranberry. We eat it. Dragon Rage always deals 40 damage, so we always live this with 3 HP. And our Thunder Punch always kills. Bada bing, bada boom. That is the first fight done. So Gligar gets a kill on the Kamala. The Electric gets a kill on a Gyarados. gonna save here real quick. Gonna go to our Pokemon. We have to leave Growlithe alone, but everyone else needs to get healed up. So we're gonna go ahead and pop a Super Potion for Shelder, for Gligar, and for you. Oh, that deals 60. Oh, well, shit. I'll be damned. I didn't need to buy those potions at all. Pop you up to full health. Good. Now they still have their Oran Berries, which is what we want them to have for this upcoming fight. What we do want to do now, okay, let's get rid of that. We need to switch around our leads. So let's change the Pokemon order. Electric is now first. Growlithe is now second. Right? Yep. That's where we want it to be. Those three are healed. We give Gligar and Oran. We give Chesto Berries. Okay. Chesto Berry to Electric. Chesto Berry to Parasect. Oran Berry to Gligar. And an Oran Berry to Shelder. That is what we want everybody at. HPs are good. We're still baiting. Save again. Safety save. All right. This is going to check my knowledge of where Pokemon show up for future understanding of whether or not I get left guy bugged. So if I'm correct, first in line, according to the trainer battle docs, which you can see in the bottom right-hand corner, Simipour should be first, Purugly should be second. That's the order that they put in the docs, so I have to assume that is what's correct. Which means first slot for the enemy is here, second slot is here. So Simipour and Purugly. Yep. And then my first and second go like this. Got some Intimidates happening. Ooh, I did not think about Defiant. I'm pretty sure I made that same mistake last time where I was like, damn it. At least this only affects the very first attack of the game. Kind of sucks that Parasect is losing some more HP, but that's okay. So Electric is going to Thunder Wave onto the Simipour. Purugly always sees a kill on Growlithe, as does the Simipour. So we are going to swap into Parasect, who will take those moves rather nicely. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Thunder Wave. Simipour is now slow, and the only damaging move that Purugly has is Super Fang. So we're hoping that Purugly doesn't choose to use that, and instead just uses Hypnosis, which we're ready for. We're going to do... I wonder if I can greed and get a bigger heal for Parasect here. Parasect is going to deal 56% damage minimum, so I need to deal 40. Minimum damage is 42, so I need to deal 32. Shockwave deals less than Thunder Punch deals while still guaranteeing the kill. So instead of doing Thunder Punch, we are going to do Shockwave to get Parasect a bigger heal, which I should have been doing anyways, but here we are. Yep, there's the Hypnosis, which we chestoed for. We were ready for that. That's super good for us. So we're going to have very good HP coming out of this. And Parasect gets the kill. Kill on my boy, Sect. Bam. good to one another. Mostly you, Leo. Be good. Stand by a moment. All right, they're okay. Cats are being okay. Rambunctious, but they're being all right. Okay. So now we got intimidated by the Masquerain. Okay. Masquerain's out. Shit. Masquerain's out. We have a 47 HP Parasect, right? 47 HP, 67%. Masquerain sees kills with Bug Buzz and Air Cutter, which is a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. So it's always... Does Bug Buzz... Is Bug Buzz spread? Okay, Bug Buzz is targeted. Air Cutter is... hits everybody. So I'm assuming it's got to be Air Cutter. Thankfully, I take Air Cutter nicely. So I don't think I'm super worried about that. And then I'm not going to get targeted with Bug Buzz. That'll be fine. So let's make sure we're attacking here with... We could also do the Thunder Wave tech again. If I'm not getting the kill here, I can mitigate the number of hits we're taking. So I think that's going to have to be the move. Bug Buzz, Air Cutter are not bad. I'm pretty sure I planned on... I didn't plan past the Masquerain. I kind of knew that I was going to be sort of free balling based off of HP. So that's fine. Gligar takes the hits well, and then we can get the Aerial Ace Thunder Punch combo into kill, which is kind of fine. The only downside is now Gligar doesn't have a Chesto Berry in case I'm getting Hypnosis. That's the part that blows. I think it's the part that we have to just sort of accept. So maybe then, since we're at risk of sleeping, we always make sure that at least... Let's do... Fuck it, I'm still going to do the Thunder Wave into swapping you for you. I think this is okay. Okay, Fake Tears is not great. That's a lot of damage. Oh, it has a Lumberry. No, I didn't pay attention to berries. Fuck. Okay, fuck it. Okay, get you out of there because you're gonna die. Don't know why you do that. That's cringe. That really sucks. It should have gone for damage. Okay, well, Shelder's dead now, which is unfortunate. Um, hmm. Jeez. What do, what do? $30 HP Gligar. Masquerain always wants to use Ice Beam. So let's just bring him out. Bait the kill. And we'll swap you in. Take the Ice Beam, it is what it is. We did Defiant again because it kind of doesn't matter. Please stop Super Fanging. Oh my god. Insane. Okay, so no one's at risk of dying at least. Okay. Bit of a misplay is what it is. Thunder Punch is still better into this dumb cat. And we'll do... Oh, oops. No, Shockwave is actually better. You are better off using Bite, so that's what we'll do. Okay, that's fine. Fake Tears is sort of whatever at this point. Oh my god. Really hate that I lost Shelter like that. My death count still active? Good, it is. Okay. Electric gets that kill. Pretty sure Electric got that kill. Oh, nope. It was Mightyena who got that kill. So I'm pretty sure we're getting a random move into Mightyena, which is a bit of a blower. I really gotta hope I am not taking a Ice Punch here randomly. We're gonna hope for the best on this one. No Ice Punch. Thank God. That paralysis is super good. Okay. It is paralyzed. It has 17 move. Parasect outspeeds, so it has to use Ice Shard since it sees that I outspeed and kill. crit kills me here. I also could have traded in at this point, and I could have had a Hisuian Growlithe. I forget that the trade's in here. I'm so not smart, bro. It's crazy. Gligar's guaranteed dead. You have a chance of surviving, and you have a chance of surviving. You don't have a chance of surviving, so it's like, oh, I wish I had Shelter right now. Oh, imagine how much easier the end of this fight would be. I think if I'm okay to lose anyone, I'm okay to lose Enola Gay, so. Fuck it. We ball. Oh, no crit. Let's go. Huge. Oh my god. Oy. Oy, oy, oy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Eel. Second kill. $30, 17. Gligar killed that. Eel killed Gyarados. Then Parasect got the kill on Simipour. I believe it ended up being Eel who got the kill on. Yeah, Eel had to get the kill on to Masquerain. Eel got the kill on Masquerain. Parasect got the last 2 kills. It ended up finishing off Purugly. No, Mightyena did, sorry. Mightyena finished off Purugly. Parasect got... Okay. It's a damn shame. Dead to twin... Oh, sorry. School kids. School kids Jerry and Johnson. Well, because I wasn't really checking damage ranges. That Masquerain was kind of a demon. I should have planned that fight out a bit more carefully at the end. I kind of thought I could freebie it, but I needed to put more chesto berries onto people. It's okay. A shelter for a rare candy. Is it an ideal trade? No, but it's the trade we took. So it is what it is. That's another water type down though, which isn't great. I think that makes our decision a lot easier for what we want to do in terms of the Route 115 encounter. I think we have to go for another water type just because losing that shelter puts us a little thin on water types. So let's see what we can do here. We will again lead with Bellsprout and Parasect. You're good to tank. You're good to tank. I mean, you're fine to come with, and sure, you can come too, I guess. Okay. Let's do this. Gonna go fishing. Let's fish from the corner here. I think that's fine. Let's see what we got. Krabby is a dupe. Let's see. Clauncher. Okay. Not one of the best ones I can get here, but it's okay. Thanks for watering the plants. All right, let's hit the spore. Okay, and we hit that. Should be a guaranteed catch. Simple dimple. All right, it's a clauncher. Okay, it's fine. I mean, just call him Gunboat. I think Gunboat is it's a pretty wide like ranging term, but yeah, I think Gunboat's the best name for him. Okay, before I forget, again to do it. All right, let's get this. No, this isn't the house. Where's the house? Let's see where this house is. I think this is the house, yeah? I believe it is. Okay, we're gonna do it. I'm pretty sure Hishui Growlithe is better. Hot Rod forever lives in our hearts. But now we have Alaska. Oh, sorry, Hamilton. At the end of the day, Hamilton as a musical is truly a vehicle of song. All right. Anyways, rare bone. Okay. All right, Hamilton. Rockhead, quirky. That's a neutral nature. Pogchamp. I already forgot to use Hatterene for my synchronized speed. Oy vey. I gotta. Oh, I gotta stop. Anyways, 31 attack, 31 defense, 31 special defense, 22 HP, 22 special attack, 10 speed. Kind of sucks that he has low speed, but that's a. I believe this is what the kids refer to as a one-scale goat. Like if we really need the extra little bit of speed, investing in this Arcanine is probably not the worst thing in the world. Let's do that. Growlithe, Hisui. This one does not learn Covet, which is whatever. We have a rock type now, and that's kind of what's most important here. Man, imagine how good this thing would have been for dealing with that fucking bug. I want to scream, actually. Firestone to get Hisui and Arcanine. It's pretty good. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to put speed IVs on this guy. Base speed is not bad. Outrage, level 54 from Hisui and Growlithe. Yeah? Do we even want Outrage? I don't know if we do. I don't think we need Dragon Rage or Dragon type on our fucking Hisuian Arcanine. Anyways, still really, really happy with the IVs we pulled. Oh, shit. Oh, did we even look at Launcher's IVs yet? No, we didn't. Mega Launcher is to be expected. Naughty Nature kind of sucks. I need to remember again. Launcher, Mega Launcher, Clawitzer at 32. It is just a beefy special attack monster with an amount of bulk. So let's just... God, max attack. Cool. Max attack Clauncher. Let's go. That's what we want to see. Fucking ew. Mediocre. Okay. Whatever. Let's get... Water Pulse will do more damage because of Mega Launcher, so... I got this fucking rare bone, baby. Can get money for this trade. Huge. All right. Let's take Growlithe. Put it in the trash. And let's fix our export here. Okay. Let's see what we got to start with. We have a pincer. Bing chillin'. We relatively reliably two-shot this guy, unless it starts to bulk up, which would be pretty cringe if it did that. What is this guy? Why is he so tanky? For just having a Lumberry is crazy. Stormthrower just kills you. Yeah, the only real option is to just go in with 32, 64. It doesn't have speed moves anyways, so this is fine. We'll just rock the aerial ace. If he tries to bulk up, he tries to bulk up. We should still kill relatively easily. 3 aerial aces, 4 aerial aces maybe. I don't think I'm super worried about it. Then what? Who comes in next? It sees itself as being faster. This is for sure faster. And out damages, so it's you next for Ironhead. Ironhead deals a fuck ton of damage. Pretty much everyone deals a fuck ton of damage. Who takes the least from Ironhead, huh? Oh, sorry, you belong in the trash now. Goodbye, Shelter. Apologies. Jesus. Oh my god. Swarm Lumberry, huh? Can you not be a fucking absolute demon? Please? Why are you so fast? For no reason. Um, Intriguing. This Durant kind of rips, huh? I can't use first impression, right? First turn out only. So first impression is not something I have to worry about. It's really only X Scissor after the first move. Jesus fuck. Nope. On 47 to something. Pretty sure it's always going to be Ironhead, huh? Does first impression have any special AI? No, first impression doesn't seem to have any special AI to it. Which means we should always be getting Ironhead baited here. Ironhead into then X, sorry, Thunderfang. There's really no point. He's faster though, and he's just gonna kill me. So this doesn't work. Boy, oh boy. I unironically don't have a good answer for this Durant. What the fuck? Can ref do something? Hello? Somebody help me? Like, I'm unironically cooked because I don't have. I should not have done this trade. I should have. Oh my god. It actually would have been better for me to have base Arcanine here. Oh, because I didn't look at the fights. It's bad. Holy shit. Oh, I fucked myself. Oh no. Uh-oh. If I roll the Hound Hour, that helps. But there's so much garbage in there that would be worse for me. Um, hmm. I think I might need to take a break to really like plan this out. This random ass Durant, this jolly Durant that is fast as all hell, is actually going to rock my shit. Like it hit so hard, still calculating singles. What the fuck is wrong with me? I'm gonna head into fucking Lumberry. So I can, if I can like Bug Bite, take its Lumberry away, swap to Eel, Thunder Wave, swap here, and then I'm fast enough to where I don't always. Oh, no, it will have been Bug Bitten, and Bug Bite deals at least 2 damage, no? Deals 5. Yeah, so 5 damage down, it's at 61. That's a guaranteed kill. That has to be the play. I have to have enough HP to be able to Bug Bite this guy once. Yeah, and like no one else has Bug Bite. Otherwise, I'm risking having to Thunder Wave twice with the Electric. I mean, that is what it is. That's just how it has to happen. Smackdown does a 1-hit kill. God, and everyone else just fucking dies so fast. Jesus. Launcher takes too much damage. Wow, bugs are actually my fucking kryptonite. No fucking cap. Bugs are going to be the death of me. You're faster. Fucking Quiver Dance, Jesus. You need to have enough HP to... This is just 30%. Okay. I think it's fine. This is okay, and... I don't know, man. We'll hope that the Intimidate does something nice. I think that's like the best plan I can come up with, so... We have aerial acing 3 to 4 times. We're not faster, so Rock Slide Flinch is a thing. Okay. Alright. Let's just do this fight now, because I think I've found the only realistically viable line. And this has to be how it has to be. Hmm. Another Orange Berry. Just orange berries on everyone. As much healing as we can possibly muster. This doesn't help me at all. None of this. Accuracy isn't something that I'm worried about. Yeah, no. Okay. We're just gonna rock it. I might regret not making a plan for this fight, but okay. Fuck. Got this dude with his pincer. All right, 100. No flinch. Good. No flinch. Fuck. And now I get the kill. Get fucked. Unfortunately, this is a random move, right? It's probably certainly going to be at 11 HP. First impression, I'm pretty sure, is a priority 2. So it's a priority move. That will kill. So it has to use first impression here. Huh? I think so. I'm not sure. Give me a moment. Nope, not under either. Not in there. Possibly. All right. Oh, that flinch is already making things go bad. See, now I have to tank a first impression with somebody. So I can't go raw. Hi, Gabby. What's my way out of this? I do a -1, and if I don't get crit, I actually set up a better... I think risking my Mightyena is probably the best move I can do here. X's are really not first impression. Intriguing. Okay, well now I'm guaranteeing the X scissor. Oh, that's right, it could have been random move because it was faster. I didn't have to use the priority move. Fine, I'll take it. So now it's going to have to be X scissor. We can bait Thunderfang by switching to Prinplup here. Right, like that. Now we're going to bait Thunderfang, which you take pretty well. Good. And we click Thunderwave twice. He Lumberries. Good. Right, Eel, 45 HP. X scissor. Man. Oh, man. We're just gonna go for it. We have to, right? I also haven't had the -1 on. That's fine. We got him paralyzed now. So 30 HP. We've got a paralyzed Durantula who is using X scissor to try and dunk on me. I don't think I want to risk the crit again, but I have to deal some damage here. And I do want to come in on an X scissor, so I mean, stop. Let's just hit the shockwave and hope that maybe we get lucky and it just gets paralyzed. Oh, okay. Now it's a random move. That's what we don't want to see. No crit. No Iron Head. That's fine. I'll live with it. That was the crit. If that was Iron Head, I was dead. Whatever, we're taking risks this game. We got out okay, though. Oh my god, we had no business getting out of this the way we did. Okay. Insanity. I don't die to a crit from Bug Buzz. So we just hit Smackdown and yeah, we're good. Oh my god. Okay. I never gave anyone their credit for this fight, so hold on. Gligar 23. Electric 11. I'm just going to keep the score going. 1, Prinplup comes to its 30th battle. Luminion and Mightyena. Who Mightyena should probably be dead as its 20th battle, but instead here we are. Gligar took care of the Pinsir just fine. And Hisuian Growlithe managed to nail 2 kills. Hisuian Growlithe. Fucking wild. You should have had me, bro. You got robbed that fight. I got so lucky. Oh my god. Fucking winging a prayer. Put my life in fucking God's hands. Let's see what we got here. Alright, we got the Granbull Berserker combo. This is an Intimidate Citrus Berry Granbull and a Steely Spirit Electric Gem Berserker. What does Steely Spirit do? This Pokemon and its allies' Steel-type moves have their power multiplied by 1.5. That is a double battle thing. But Steely Spirit means that its Steel-type moves are going to hit hard as fucking all hell. Okay. We'll start with Granbull. Right, so Granbull, Fairy type, Intimidate. This baits Play Rough over Brick Break. I need to bait Brick Break with... Nope. You don't have Intimidate, do you? No, you don't. -1 attack. It kind of doesn't matter. That Play Rough is just dealing so fucking much damage. I think it makes the most sense to just match Intimidates. I still get out damaged, and the Play Rough is hurting quite a bit. You're not fast, that's not your problem. Your problem is that you burn a bit fucking much, or you hurt a bit fucking much. We need you. This could be the combo right here. Poison Barb Acid doesn't make that much of a difference, actually. We get it to -1. Go Acid, 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 dead. It's trying to crunch me the whole time. We keep as a backup someone else who can deal 30-ish% damage. All right, we can get at least probably 2 out. 3570. So someone who can take a crunch and not give a fuck. Fake out Razor Leaf. Maybe. That is just stupid. Also stupid. Crunch does too much damage. Crunch won't do a lot of damage to me, but then I'm at risk of just like fucking eating dick. But if I get the defense reset, it's not bad. Maybe you're like okay as a pivot. We'll use you as a potential pivot. Then it's trying to use Iron Tail here. And we're sitting here with this guy trying to rip fucking thunder on me. Eat my entire asshole, actually. Full steel type, force palm. Meditite's faster if I can get it to half health. No, but then it has bullet punch. Iron Tail can miss. How great would a Shelter be right about now? Fucking kill me. Guy might want to use. This doesn't matter. Has to be Meditite. It has to be exactly Meditite in on like, I don't know. And speed is not the issue. Too much fucking damage is the issue. Can't risk you coming in. You don't do enough damage. You're faster. Bullet punch. Won't kill you if we can get you in on a clean switch. But will we get you in on a clean switch? That's the question. You run the risk of sacrificing Nuzleaf potentially. I don't know. Okay. It hitting thunder is just straight fiction, so I'm not going to worry about it. So let's see. How are we doing this? Leading you, coming in with you. You show up. Again, why am I bringing you in? No, you're not in. Okay. I think, again, everyone just needs orange berries, right? We're not at risk of any... Putting my faith in the Lord's hands on this one. Okay. Yeah, never been bested by anyone, huh? How does it feel to buy your Pokemon, you fucking wench? Okay, dude wants to kill me with Play Rough. We're gonna tank that shit with Weeping Bell. Oh, bulk's up. Guess what I don't care about? That. I do hate that it's got its attack like that, though. So let's drop that shit. Don't be cringe. That's what we wanted to say. Okay. Oh, there's the citrus. Whoops. Hit the intimidate again. It's not what we wanted. He will go for the kill, though, so I think we're just about to sit here and let Weeping Bell die. I think we are. Yeah. I need a special attacker to deal with this. I am just going to lose to the scramble, actually. Sure probably am. Uh, Thunder, huh? Okay, cool. We'll tank an Electric Gem Thunder happily. So that's exactly what we wanted from that. Cringe. Risk it for the biscuit. Fuck it. Oh my god, we survived with 1 HP. Let's go. Random move. See ya. He's not faster than me. He bullet punches. I live. He dies. I lose 2 more. Jesus. And that's both my grass types too. I don't think losing both of them was good. It's because I'm not taking the time to come up with detailed point-by-point lines. I just want to progress, but I don't have the patience to actually sit here and figure out these challenging fights. Am I supposed to be doing these fights right now either? Could I hold these fights till later? This route can be done before or after Roxanne. I'm doing these difficult fights before I have to, man. I should just be going through the gym right. Well, gym has equally difficult fights, but I could have had a new level cap to go through the route, and these would have been much easier. I'm just like kind of blindly following the order of operations. Okay. I think that is bad. Yeah, I'm fairly certain grass types are necessary for Roxanne's gym. Oh my god. Yeah, not having a grass type for fucking Caracosta. Jesus. Yeah, I don't have anyone to deal with that guy now, except for Parasect, which just gets ancient powered and dies because it has a Rindo berry. Okay. Am I going to get frustrated and reset? Part of me says yes. I don't know. I think I'm at least going to call it for the day because this is not very fun. And I'll make a decision next time I start streaming whether I just want to start again from the top or not. I don't know. Like I think I just got impatient and then made a bunch of dumb mistakes. Not to mention the fact that like I don't need to go any farther than past the rare candy. Like doing this fight is fine, but going past the rare candy is like not necessary. I can just get the next level cap and then these are all much easier fights. The only fights I have to do are Rustboro Gym. Yeah. Okay, so lesson learned, as soon as we get to Rustboro, we pretty much need to rush the gym trainers with who we have, go through those fights, and then we can think about doing the route trainers. I don't have to, I can get the encounter north of the route. Yeah. This is just me not taking my time to figure out like what I have to do and what I can do because I'm sitting here struggling like damn, like I can barely touch these guys, can barely kill these guys. They're almost at the level cap. What do I do? What do I do? Meanwhile, I can just leave these fights till later. I don't have to do them now. Like I didn't have to deal with those bugs. I didn't have to deal with this Gramble, this Berserker. I just don't have to deal with it. I can do the first fights because those are at my level. I can get the rare candy, which was that was doable. The only thing I really lost was the shelter. And then just go back to the gym, or even better, like just do the gym first. Look at the Roxanne fight, figure out if you need the rare candy, and go from there. Like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna end up resetting the run. Because I feel really silly, and when I make silly mistakes like that, I just end up getting giga fucking frustrated. So, Yeah, let's just do it. We're gonna do a quick. Oh shit. Mulligan. Okay. It's I do believe it is turtle time? Question mark? Okay, so I was going down the line, it looks like. Or was I? I actually can't remember what I'm doing. I think I was going, yeah, down the list like this. So Chimchar's next. Back to the ape. Um, hmm. Song names. Brass. Brass monkey. Oh, that's right. Let's do this nonsense. So vital spell. Oh my God, it's an adamant ape. Whoa. 31 speed, 31 attack. Whoa, brother. The most yoked fucking ape you've ever seen in your life. Max attack with 31 speed IVs? Fucking excuse me? Suddenly very happy that I reset. What the fuck? Let's get my shit all set up. Activate that repellent. And my monkey's about to fucking one punch man May's starter. into the fucking stratosphere. Oh no, that growl does so much. Don't care. Speed blitzed. Yeet. Whee! Alright. There's our time pull. Haven't had one of you in a while. Don't do that. Just throw balls. Ball, I guess. Frog songs. Of course, it's just gonna find me AI Toad voiced or people impersonating Toad and singing shit. I don't know what that is. Hmm. Is this video unavailable? Okay. Perfect. Axel F. There's something we can use. Axel F. The song by Crazy Frog. This will work quite nicely. Axel F. All right, Bunnelby. I think Bumblebee's not a particularly great Pokemon, but, you know, here we are. That's what we got. Might as well jump. Jump, the song by Van Halen. There you go. Might as well jump. Bam, 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 bam. Let's see what fire type we got. It's a Bonita. Oh, it's got to be wild horses. Right, wild horses. Wild horses couldn't take me away. We'll catch the first 6, then we'll call it. I've been going for about 3.5 hours, and it's 2 a.m. where I'm at, and I want to go the fuck to bed soon, so. Let's see what we get. Ooh, Badoo. Pretty nice. You don't have a move that can fucking kill my guy, can you? You do have Absorb. Hmm. We're just going to do one of those anyways. Nice, good. What were some of their great songs? Sweet Child of Mine. I do like the nickname Sweet Child. That's pretty good. Oh my god, a bird? Crazy? Insane? Okay. Let's just bring you out. You can tank any hits while I'm trying to catch shit. Excellent. Staraptor. Oh. Yeah, I actually, oh shit, move my stuff around. As cool as Rebel Girl is, I think just naming him, her rather, Anarchy, Anarchy UK, it's pretty good. If I want to go for like, he's a, it's a pretty punk looking bird, right? Like, let's be for real. All right, we are going. The reset button is a truck emoji. That is my first time realizing that. That's so funny. That's actually incredible that they made the reset button a truck emoji. I'm like, where's the reset button? I see a little fucking truck in the corner. Holy moly. That's great. All right. Okay. So I already know Brass Monkey is absolutely legendary. Let's see what else we got. Poison Touch. Is that good? I can't ever remember what Time Pul's abilities are. Oh, it's the bad one, actually. This is the one that kind of blows. Swift Swim's better. Okay. All right. Quiet, I believe, is that's special attack up, which is fine considering most of my attacks are special. Speed down is also fine, I guess. Really sucks that those are the two lowest stats. Not very offensive, but decently bulky. So if you when and if you involve, you'll at least be a good like tank. So we'll give you that credit, I suppose. Let's bubble, mud slap, and echoed voice seems fine. Very, very funny move set. Super useful. Cheek pouch, I think, is all you get. You're calm, so your attack down, which is already just great. Yeah. And Diggerby is pretty ass. That is pretty ass stats. Time pull, Bunnelby, Ponyta, Badoo, Starly. There's the first six. Oh, cool IVs. At least you're fast, I guess. I can't wait to put you in the box and kind of never look at you again. I think Flame Body is one of the two you get. It's either Flame Body or Flash Fire, right? No, it's only ever Flame Body, actually. That's kind of fine. Hey, remember, that Hitmontop in the gym doesn't care about Flame Body. All right. Lonely, attack up. That's nice. Okay. Decent IVs as well. Okay. You know what? Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Absorb and Sludge. What a move set, bro. Oh, no, here's the one that I need to remember. Budu. Poison Point, Poison Point, Poison Point turns into Technician, so I miss out on Technician. Fuck. It's fine. Instead of having 90 base power Magical Leaf, we have 90 base power Energy Ball. It is what it is. Natural Cure has its advantages, I suppose, some niche uses. Oh, that's right. Ooh, well, special attack down kind of blows, but good IVs outside of that. Then you are, oh, you're brave. Speed down sucks, but you have good IVs. Not good bulk. I really wish that special attack IV was on either of your defensive stats. Would have been a little bit better. It's fine. That's fine. Like, we've got some decent IVs on this team, so. I think that's where we'll call it. We have our team of 6. We'll go through the 17th run. We are at least a little more knowledgeable about, excuse me, routing in terms of like not just blindly following the calculator. That was an important lesson to learn, that the calculator is not necessarily the end all be all of like, oh, you have to do the fights in these order. You can do the fights in a completely different order, and it's okay. So I'll remember that moving forward. All right, well, I hope you all enjoyed watching me completely fall apart because I didn't route myself properly. But nonetheless, I also hope you enjoyed, for those of you who may or may not watch this. I don't know if I'll be on at any other point this weekend. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. In the meanwhile, everyone, make sure you stay safe, stay loved, protect your peace, all that good stuff. Value yourself. Make sure you're happy with everything going on in your life before, worrying about anything else. And yeah, that's all for me. So we will be back next time we're back.